it would probably be a quick one today. I have heaps to do, so we're just going to get stuck into it. And I haven't had any cards, so it might come up. I've got the comments up, so it might come up as we go along. But at this stage, it's a little bit of a quiet one. All good. Usually when I put the notice out, so if anybody adds their name to the bottom of that or asks for a card, I can do a card then, and I get the names and have an understanding of how long it's going to take. Anyway, this is setting our intentions this week. This is to give us an understanding of what we're looking at and where we're going. Now, I have to fess up, the last couple of weeks we did one. It was all about, well, for me, I'm not sure what it was for you, but for me, it was all about getting these workshops organised and up and running. And I have to be honest, I haven't done it. You know, the first one was about the intention to do it, and then the second week it was a lot like actioning it. And I have done a little bit of action, but not a lot. So it's just not quite feeling right for me at the moment. So I'm wondering if I had read it wrong, you know, like it was the intention, but maybe I wasn't going the right way either. Sometimes it's really so much easier to read for somebody else or somebody you don't know than it is to take on the information yourself. So anyway, that's the sort of thing that happens. But I have done that. I will bring you down here to have a quick look at the setup there. I'll move that over. And we'll start. So here we go. This is card 1, 2, 3, and 4. And if you're new today or have not seen this before, this is how I set out the cards. Now, the first card is all about what the guidance is all about for the week, what it's all about as far as setting our intentions. So that's all about the week. This is our blocks, card 2. Card 3 is how we can heal the blocks, because we can't always just do the opposite to what the block is. Doesn't always heal it, doesn't always get it through. And then the final one will be the results of it. So for looking at our intentions today, so Zana is the first card, which is you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to feel relaxed and safe. So what we're looking at in the next following week, this is a weekly reading, so it's a week, and it's all about how you're feeling. You might be feeling a little bit threatened, or you might be feeling a little bit uncomfortable about something. You may be feeling a little bit like you're not protected, like you're just a little bit unsafe. You may be having issues with that. And the other aspect is like, okay, so if I put this down to my example, if I'm not feeling protected, if I'm looking at the business and going ahead with the business, then I'm sort of feeling a little bit out of whack with it. I don't feel like I'm being looked after when it comes to creating these workshops and doing these workshops. Even though I've done them and I've been doing them for years and years and years, I haven't actually been marketing them or putting them out there into the public. When I first started doing this, there was no internet, so we didn't do that. So is it about me feeling I am not to put myself out there? I don't feel safe. So that's what this is all about with Zana. It's all about how we're feeling. It's our protection. Now, this is a block, and the block says no, the conditions are not right. So when we look at a block and we can flip it and go, well, yes, the conditions are right. That means. But when we have a no, like a negative, it means there's something there that is holding us back. So from this wanting to feel safe, there's something there holding us back. And that card number 3 will give us an understanding of what that is. Now, a happy move or a new employment is what we're looking at. So when I look at this, it's the environment. So it's either the work environment, the home environment. We're looking at an environment there and how we can change the environment to help us. So if we're not feeling safe, and this is all about your home, maybe there's an area there that you can actually put some sort of safety measures in. If you're not feeling safe about something else, then there is other areas we can look at. So if I was putting this back to my business and not feeling protected or looked after in that aspect, then I can go, well, hang on, maybe I need to look at it in a different way. Maybe I need to address it in a different way, because I could look at changing employment, or I could look at changing the way I look at the employment, because with what I do, I don't like to put that pressure of financial gain on what I do. That's why I do the podcast, and there's no money coming back from that. That's why I do those readings. There's no money coming back from that. I like to give. And with the workshops, then I start to look at, okay, well, I've got to put some money into that. I need to cover my costs, cover my expenses. And so it starts to bring in a different element to what I'm giving out. And this is where I'm sort of going, well, I don't really know whether I want to go ahead with that, because it doesn't quite feel right for me to go ahead that way. Now, if this is about you and you're not feeling protected at home, it could be in a relationship, it could be it could be financially, anywhere like that. The blockage, when we say no, there really isn't a blockage. There isn't really a blockage. And it's all about having that happy home and having that understanding and that employment that will help you get through. So to help us with our safety areas, start looking at your home or your home and home life, and your relationships in there, and your employment and where that is. Because it's not necessarily changing the complete environment. It's more about changing your attitude towards it, changing your understanding of it. I work part-time, so I could look at, well, I could get another job. But in all honesty, if I change my attitude about my job, then the whole situation changes in my mind. It doesn't have to be physically. It can be just in your mind. So the results are, now that you have asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heavenly help. So what we're saying in there is the results obviously you are going to be helped. So if you're having this fear and this not feeling like you're being protected, you are actually being protected, because this is the block and it's saying no. So you are being protected. It's changing your attitude towards your home and your employment in areas like that you need to look at. If it's a relationship, it's changing your attitude towards them and having a look at them a bit differently. And then the results will be that you are protected, you are guided. Also with Fiona, they say now that you have asked for the angels' help. When you're looking at readings like this, when you're engaging with other people and looking at readings and trying to get an understanding of what's going on, oh, you have no sound. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just saw that. Hang on, let me unplug that. And let's see how. How about that? Now I've got some sound. Thank you, Janine. I had no idea I didn't have any sound. Oh my goodness. You'll be Oh, sorry guys. I had no idea that the mute was on. I will Sorry, I will start again. Actually I should just give up, shouldn't I? Oh dear. Look, here we go. Let's just finish this off. It's all higgledy piggledy. Oh, maybe I'll just end it and start again. Hey, that might be the better way to go. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, we'll just quickly run through it anyway because I've already got it, and it's really obviously no one was meant to hear it. So it's about safety. It's about, with the block being no, it just means that you feel like you're not protected, but you are. The happy home is I can't do this. Sorry, I've lost it. I've just lost it. All right, I'm gonna delete this one and we'll start again. Okay, bye.